Okay. Now, today class we discuss location of roots with respect to a real constant. Now, location of roots with respect to a real constant. Or indirectly position of roots with respect to a real constant. Let us consider alpha comma beta are the roots of alpha comma beta are the roots of quadratic equation or expression f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c with condition a not equal to 0, and our consider real constant will be taken as k. Let k be a real constant, k be a real constant. So, what are the conditions with respect to constant of real roots? Now, for example, consider case 1. Case 1. What is case 1? Each root of the quadratic equation or expression exceed the real constant. Means, for example, this is real line. On the real line, roots are alpha and beta. Each root exceed the constant. This is constant k. So, means indirectly the condition k less than alpha less than beta. K less than alpha less than beta. In this situation, what are the conditions are correct? So, now let us check. Given quadratic equation nothing but ax square plus bx plus c. Quadratic, their roots are given alpha and beta, may be equal or unequal. And in this case, we can consider a greater than 0. Choice is yours. A less than 0 also conditions do not change. And we know that when a greater than 0, the shape of the graph nothing but open upwards. So, frame the graph of f of x. So, this is when a greater than 0, shape of the curve x square plus bx plus c. We know that x square plus bx plus c nothing but a parabola. So, this is the parabola. Now, consider real line. So, this is a real line. On real line, we can consider two roots. The two roots nothing but one is alpha, another is nothing but beta. We know that this is vertex of the parabola. So, vertex of the parabola capital A. What is capital A? Capital A vertex. Their coordinates are nothing but minus b by 2a comma minus delta by 4a. So, indirectly this point is nothing but minus b by 2a comma 0. Now, k less than alpha less than beta. So, this is our considering real constant. At k, the graph should be above the x-axis. That means at k, its image value above the x-axis. So, therefore, I can consider at x is equal to k, this is function value. Function value we know that is denoted by f of k. So, what are the conditions in this condition? Case 1. What about case 1? Case 1, sub point should be curve open upwards, so a greater than 0. At k image value f of k, it is also positive, so can I write a into f of k is greater than 0. So a into f of k greater than 0, reason positive, positive, positive into positive becomes to positive. Now come to second one. What is this line? This line x is equal to minus b by 2a. Last class we discussed y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c is symmetric about the line x is equal to minus b by 2a. So this is x is equal to minus b by 2a line. This line x is equal to minus b by 2a greater than k means I can write k less than minus b by 2a. So this is condition 2, k less than minus b by 2a. Come to third condition. What is third condition? The curve crosses the x-axis at two distinct points means they are different. Different means distinct roads. So any quadratic equation having distinct roads, its a discriminant greater than 0. If they are equal, equal roads, so I can write delta greater than or equal to 0. So these conditions are satisfied when k less than alpha less than beta. It is a very useful condition, location of roots with respect to a real constant. For example, if you consider a less than 0, conditions never be changed. I can show the reason. Now, if you consider a less than 0, if a less than 0, the shape of the graph nothing but open downwards, open downwards. Now consider a real line. So this is real line. On the real line, with respect to the curve, consider two roots. One root is nothing but alpha, another is root nothing but beta. Each root exceed k. So I can consider the position of k nothing but on real line this one. At this point k curve below the x-axis means its image downwards, negative. So it is nothing but f of k. It is nothing but f of k. And we know that this is nothing but vertex of the parabola. What is its vertex? Minus b by 2a comma minus delta by 4a. So this is the line x is equal to minus b by 2a because it is symmetric at that point. Now observe a negative, a negative. What is f of k? Negative. So a into f of k, negative into negative, positive. So condition is correct. Next, come to second. This is minus b by 2a, this is k. Minus b by 2a is greater than k, so I can write k less than minus b by 2a. Next, if alpha and beta are distinct, a curve has distinct roads when delta greater than 0. If they are equal, delta is equal to 0. So I can write delta greater than or equal to 0. So this is the first condition, k less than alpha less than beta. Now I can consider second one. What about second one? Second one, nothing but if each root alpha and beta is less than the k, is less than the k, means we move to second case. ఇది కూడా మళ్ళీ వీడియోలోకి వచ్చేస్తుంది. Now move to second case. What is second case? K is greater than the each roots. That means our convenient we can consider a real line. On this real line, roots are one is alpha, another is beta. Now this is nothing but position of real constant, means k is greater than alpha and greater than beta. That means in this one we are assuming the condition alpha less than beta less than k. In this situation, what are the conditions we have to derive? Now I can consider a greater than 0. A greater than 0 means ax square plus bx plus c nothing but open upwards. So the shape of the graph nothing but open upwards. So this is open upwards graph. Now consider real line. So this is nothing but real line. On the real line, substitute roots. This is alpha and this is beta. Each root lesser than the real constant. So therefore, I can consider real constant nothing but k. Now observe, at this k, the graph above the x-axis, means at x is equal to k, its function value above the x-axis, means so this is nothing but f of k. So it is clear positive. And then observe, graph should be open upwards. So it is positive, f of k is positive. Now I can consider subpoint 1, a into f of k is greater than 0. Positive into positive becomes to positive. Next, come to second one. Of the parabola, this is symmetric line, means it is vertex point. So vertex a nothing but minus b by 2a comma minus delta by 4a. Now observe, so this is minus b by 2a comma 0. If it is minus b by 2a, this is k, so minus b by 2a value is always less than k. That means I can write k is greater than minus b by 2a. K is greater than minus b by 2a. And if alpha and beta are distinct, delta greater than 0. If they are equal, delta is equal to 0. Graph should not be just a small change only. So, but condition is same. I can write delta greater than or equal to 0. If you consider a less than 0, these three conditions are not changed. I can represent when a less than 0, conditions are not changed. If you consider a less than 0, we know that shape of the graph like this, open downwards. Consider real line. These are the distinct roots or equal roots. Alpha is equal to beta or alpha and beta different. Now each root is lesser than the real constant. I can consider this is real line. Real line k point. And we know that this is symmetrical line. So this is called vertex. So vertex is nothing but minus b by 2a comma minus delta by 4a. And now observe, it is k. At this point, graph is downwards below the x-axis, means its image also negative. So this is nothing but f of k. Now observe case 1, a negative, f of k negative. So a into f of k, negative into negative, positive. Next, this value nothing but minus b by 2a comma 0. But minus b by 2a is always lesser than the k, means k is greater than minus b by 2a. Next, alpha and beta, if distinct, delta greater than 0, equal to 0, I can write delta greater than or equal to 0. So second condition, alpha less than beta less than k, there are three properties, in which first property, a into f of k greater than 0, second property k greater than minus b by 2a, third property delta greater than or equal to 0. Now we move to third one. What about third one? If k lie between given roots, lie between given roots means alpha less than k less than beta. Now move to third case. K lie between given roots. Consider the real line. So this is real line. Now one root is alpha, another root is beta. Now this is k position. Now alpha less than k less than beta. Our assumption a greater than 0. If a greater than 0, position of the graph open upwards. Frame the graph. So this is graph open upwards. Consider real line. So this is real line. On this real line, substitute roots. This is alpha, this is beta. Now between alpha and beta there is a real constant k. So now what are the conditions here existing? Now existing conditions of point 1. First point, open upwards. So it is a positive. At k, graph should be below the x-axis. So image should be f of k. So f of k, it is negative. So I can write a into f of k is negative. Reason, a positive, f of k negative, positive into negative, negative. Come to second point. But second point, k lie between alpha and beta, here is only one chance. If alpha and beta are different. If alpha and beta are different, means delta greater than 0. So a into f of k less than 0 or delta greater than 0. But we don't know the position of k here. That is depending upon the given constant. K greater than minus b by 2a or k less than minus b by 2a, that is depending upon the real constant. So for the case 3, k lie between alpha and beta, a into f of k less than 0, delta greater than 0. So any problem given like this, case 1, case 2, case 3, that satisfies these are the condition. And if a less than 0, conditions are also not changed. Reason, if a less than 0. If a less than 0, shape of the curve nothing but open downwards. Open downwards. Consider real line. So this is real line. Substitute roots. Roots are nothing but alpha and nothing but beta. Now real constant nothing but k. At the point k, graph is above the x-axis. So its image is positive. So this is k. So this is nothing but f of k. Now observe a negative, f of k positive, negative into positive, negative. K lie between alpha and beta, there is only one chance if alpha and beta are distinct. If alpha and beta are distinct means it's a discriminant greater than 0. So delta greater than 0. And now in this situation, k position may be greater than minus b by 2a or less than minus b by 2a, that is depending upon the real constant. These are the position or location of roots with respect to a real constant. Okay. Regarding this theory, I can consider one example. Each root of x square plus x plus a is equal to 0 exceeds a then we need position of A. Now, each root, we don't know the roots. Let us consider alpha comma beta are the roots of the given quadratic equation f of x. So, let us consider f of x, where f of x is equal to x square plus x plus a, and let the roots be alpha and beta. What is our given condition? Each root of f of x is equal to 0 exceeds small a, means indirectly exceeds small a means alpha is greater than a, beta also is greater than a. So, indirectly given condition nothing but a less than alpha less than beta. So, indirectly this is the concept of each root exceed k. So, this is alpha, this is beta, this is nothing but k. So, what are the conditions? Condition number 1, nothing but a into f of k greater than 0. Second condition, k less than minus b by 2a. Condition 3. Third condition, it is nothing but delta greater than or equal to 0. Using these three conditions, we can derive the position of a. Now, how to calculate the solution of the problem? Observe here, a means leading coefficient. So, leading coefficient 1. Come to case 1, a into f of k means 1 into k means here a, 1 into f of a greater than 0. So, 1 means 1, f of a means a square plus a greater than 0. So, a square plus 2a greater than 0, a square plus 2a greater than 0. Now, there is a common a. When a is common, it becomes to a plus 2 greater than 0. A means a minus 0 into a plus 2 greater than 0. If a minus 0 into a plus 2 is equal to 0, originally the value of a nothing but 0 comma minus 2, in which minus 2 is negative 0 another value. Now, we know that one basic x minus a into x minus b greater than 0 means x less than minimum value or x greater than maximum value. Otherwise, I can show it's satisfying the inequality of a on real line. So, let us observe, we need a minus 0 into a plus 2 greater than 0. For what values of a this expression or this inequality satisfies? Consider real line. So, this is real line, one value 0, another value minus 2. Consider between minus 2 comma 0 means consider minus 1. At a is equal to minus 1, it becomes to minus 1. It becomes to minus 1 plus 2 means 1. Minus 1 into 1 minus. So, between minus 2 comma 0, this quadratic inequation negative. Next, come to greater than 0, less than minus 2. Greater than 0 means I can consider 1 or 2 or 3, whatever it may be. Let us take 1. So, if it is 1, 1 minus 0, 1, 1 plus 2, 3, 1 into 3, 3 is a positive. If you consider any value greater than 0, quadratic inequation mandatory positive. Now, consider less than minus 2. Less than minus 2 means I can consider minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, whatever it may be. Let us consider minus 3. So, this is minus 3 into minus 3 plus 2 minus 1, minus 3 into minus 1, 3, 3 is a positive. So, what is our condition? Our condition nothing but a minus 0 into a plus 2 positive, where it occurs less than minus 2 greater than 0. So, a less than minus 2 or a greater than 0. Let us consider this is equation number 1 for satisfying a into f of k greater than 0. Now, come to second, k less than minus b by 2a. K less than minus b by 2a. That means what is k here? K nothing but a. So, therefore, a less than minus b. For the given quadratic equation, b value should be 1, a value should be 1. So, therefore, 1 divided by 2 into 1. So, therefore, a less than minus 1 by 2. Consider that is second. Now, come to third case. Third case nothing but delta greater than or equal to 0. Case 3, delta greater than or equal to 0. What is delta? For the respective quadratic equation or any quadratic equation, delta is a discriminant. Its discriminant is b square minus 4ac. So, b square minus 4ac greater than or equal to 0. So, b square nothing but 1 minus 4a 1, c means a. So, 4a greater than or equal to 0. So, I can write a less than or equal to 1 by 4. Reason minus 4a taken into RHS side. So, 1 greater than or equal to 4a means a less than or equal to 1 by 4. So, using first equation, second equation, third equation, their common path is our required values of a. So, therefore, from 1 and 2 and 3, required value of a, it is nothing but how to get the common value means let us consider a real line. So, this is real line minus infinity to plus infinity. Consider the values 0, minus 2, minus 1 by 2, 1 by 4. So, this is nothing but 0. This is nothing but 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Next another value minus 2 and minus 1 by 2. Let us check a less than minus 2 means minus 2 lesser values. Minus 2 not consider, I can just show that open interval. So, minus 2 to minus infinity. So, this is path. Next, a greater than 0. A greater than 0 nothing but open interval 0 to onwards, infinity open interval. Next, come to second one, less than minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 and its lesser value. So, this is path of a less than minus 1 by 2. Next, a less than 1 by 4, a less than 1 by 4, this path is nothing but this one. For the three equations, this is the common path. So, common path nothing but let us observe. For this path, minus 2 exists, here also minus 2 exists, but here minus 2 does not exist. So, for these three minus 2 not consider, but remaining all values are we are consider. So, from 1 to 3 required value of a becomes to a less than minus 2. So, regarding the theory, one of the example solution we can calculate like this process. Okay. Regarding this theory, I can consider one more example. What is the question? If the roots of quadratic equation, so this is a quadratic equation, reason degree 2, roots means maybe alpha and beta, lie on either side of unity. Unity means 1. So, indirectly both roots alpha and beta on either side of unity means indirectly. For example, if you consider a line, this is 1. So, one root is here, another root is beta, alpha and beta. So, both roots are lie between on either side of the unity. Then what we need? Number of integral values of p. We need integral values of p in which this condition is true. Now, our convenient, consider given quadratic equation as f of x, where f of x is equal to 4p minus p square minus 5 into x square minus 2p minus 1 into x plus 3p is 3p only. Now, we do not know their roots. Let us consider alpha comma beta be roots of f of x is equal to 0. Roots of f of x is equal to 0. What is given condition? Given condition alpha less than 1 less than beta. So, it is indirectly the concept of alpha less than k less than beta. Here there are two conditions. Condition number 1, a into f of k negative less than 0. Condition number 2, delta mandatory greater than 0. Delta mandatory greater than 0. Now, first one, we can consider a into f of k less than 0. So, a into f of k means a means leading coefficient. Here leading coefficient 4p minus p square minus 5 into f of k means f of 1. Reason, instead of k here is 1. So, 4p minus p square minus 5 into f of 1. F of 1 nothing but replace x by 1. When replace x by 1, it nothing but 4p minus p square minus 5 minus of 2p minus 1 into 1 plus 3p. After simplification, minus p square 4p plus 4p minus 2p plus 3p minus 5 plus 1. I can write in order the value of f of 1 nothing but minus p square 4p plus 3p 7p minus 2p plus 5p plus 5p and constant term minus 5 plus 1 nothing but minus 4. A into f of k, our consideration less than 0. So, less than 0, less than 0. And now, here leading coefficient negative. Here also leading coefficient negative. Make them positive when both are multiplied by minus 1, minus 1. So, it becomes to p square, it becomes to minus 4p, it becomes to plus 5. It becomes to p square, it is minus 5p plus 4 less than 0. Now, observe, it is indirectly p square minus 4p plus 5 into p square minus 5p plus 5. P square minus 4p plus 5. We have to consider delta value. B square minus 4ac 16 minus 20 minus 4 less than 0. We know that one content. What is that content? If ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 has an imaginary roots, then a and ax square plus bx plus c have same sign for all x belongs to R. So, here leading coefficient positive, then immediately p square minus 4p plus 5 also positive for all x belongs to R. So, p square minus 4p plus 5 is greater than 0 for all x belongs to R when it has an imaginary roots. So, therefore, it is mandatory positive. It is mandatory positive. What about this one? This one nothing but p square minus 5p plus 4. So, therefore, I can consider p square minus 4p plus 5 is greater than 0. So, implies in your mind p square minus 5p plus 4 is less than 0. Now, p square minus 5p plus 4 less than 0, what are their factors? P square can be written as p into p, but 4 can be written as minus 1 into minus 4. Cross multiply and sum. Minus 4p minus p minus 5p, their cross multiplication and sum becomes to middle term. So, then their factors are nothing but p minus 1 into p minus 4. So, p minus 1 into p minus 4 less than 0. So, less than 0 means what are the values of p? Let us consider a real line. On the real line, substitute 1 value and p value, 1 and 4 value. This is 1, this is 4. We are considering between 1 to 4. So, let us take 2. So, this is 2 minus 1, 1, 2 minus 4 minus 2. So, positive into negative, negative. Then I can consider greater than 4, less than 4. Greater than 4 means 5. If it is p is equal to 5, that is 4. So, it is positive. So, it is 1 positive. So, it is positive. Now, less than 1, consider 0. So, this is minus 1, this is minus 4. Total product should be positive. But what we need? But this quadratic inequation negative. Negative where? Lie between 1 comma 4. So, therefore, p belongs to open interval 1 comma 4. I can write this one as 1 less than p less than 4. So, indirectly for this inequality, what are the between integral values? The integral value nothing but 2 and 3. So, number of integral values are nothing but only 2.